Next on deck with Tim Black.
Maybe Brandon has a wife and kids, and it's like they're in the crosshairs. And AOC is laying on a hill with with some type of high-powered rifle. I'm gonna get him. I see him in the crosshairs. I got him. You know? The Chicago mayor, Brandon, that guy sucks too. Yeah, Brandon is pretty bad. And to think he kind of comes in, he's like talking all this good stuff, and people hated Lori Lightfoot until they met Brandon.
Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is now threatening to arrest ICE agents if they attempt to deport illegal migrants.
When I saw this clip, I said, what the hell? This is such a strong opening line. I want to play it one more time, guys. It's so strong.
The Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is now threatening to arrest ICE agents if they attempt to deport illegal migrants.
Think about that. Isn't that what ICE agents do? No one threatens to arrest cops for locking up black people. You know? Because that's what cops do. They lock up black people. Nobody ever, no one arrested New York CEOs for denying claims. New York healthcare CEOs for denying claims of paying customers who actually need their insurance to work for them to extend their lives. No one talked about arresting them. But no, in this beautiful country, in this beautiful city of Chicago, Illinois, the mayor wants to arrest ICE agents for attempting to deport people who are here illegally.
I'm just saying, I'm offering to the people of Chicago, I'm going to stand up and protect the people of this city against every threat from this administration. And I hope the rest of the people in this room in the city of Chicago takes his threat as seriously as I do. Undermining public accommodations, going after undocumented people, it's a threat to our civility and to our democracy.
The Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is now claiming that he will arrest and prevent ICE agents if they attempt to deport illegal migrants from the city of Chicago. The mayor claims that they are citizens and that he will do anything to protect them.
He's really concerned about the people that are undocumented in his city. When do you become a citizen in the United States? Is it if you cross the border, that's when you're instantly a citizen? We got resources in cities. When are we going to figure out who they go to? That's all I'm saying. Is I know I got people that get butthurt. I don't know, you thought you were on the lefty channel. Nah, I'm a common sense. I think both parties are horrible. Sorry if you're on the wrong channel. But people have contacted me, people have hit up this show from various cities. Chicago's one of them. New York's the other. They say resources are horrible in these areas because they've been overflown with people coming in. I can't imagine how you could be a mayor of a city, be elected by people that live there, then welcome in people that weren't living there and give them more resources than the people who got you elected. That don't even make sense to me. I guess I'm just a Trumper or something, because I'm like logically can't follow. You get elected, people vote for you, people give to your campaign. People put you in power. Then when you get in office, you welcome in people who didn't vote for you, who are not citizens of the United States. And you give them resources. And then you want to tax the people that voted you in so that you have more resources to help the people that are not citizens. And then you do this. You do press conferences like this, where you say, if people Trump come to remove these people, we're going to lock them up. He didn't say they're going to lock up the people that got there illegally. He said we're going to lock up the people that tries to lock up the people that aren't supposed to be here. If there are people that hear me say that, and they get mad at me for saying it, They don't get mad at Mayor Brandon. No. Mayor Brandon's kiss from God. He's great. Now, I'm not Dr. Cornel West. Oh, my brother. Come on, my brother. Oh, my brother, you on the crack pipe, my brother, my brother. I love Dr. West, but I'm not him. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to understand, what is the logic in this? How could you do this? If you had a manager that, like, you know, manages things in your company, and you have people that work there underneath the manager, and you got people that don't work for the company that just walk past the store, you could just be like, look out the door and go, hey, people. They'd be like, hey, you want to come work here? They're like, okay. You just bring them in and give them, move, man, move. We got other people taking your jobs today. And we're going to pay them more than we paid you. In fact, we're going to cut your pay to employ them to do your jobs. You be like, these people employees? No, they're not employees. They haven't taken any tests. They haven't been hired officially to work here. They don't have an employee agreement. They don't have a time card. They don't have a social security number. They have nothing. But I'm going to give them your job. I mean, that's how it feels to me. And I'm like trying to understand, how am I the bad guy for seeing it that way? Am I seeing it wrong? What am I not getting here? What am I not getting? I'm trying to figure it out. Look, guys. Maybe it's something about the sanctuary city idea that makes that, make sense. I don't know. I know there's people that really care about this issue, and they would educate me, I'm assuming, on all the things I'm getting wrong, what I'm missing out, where I'm falling down. But I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I think it's human nature not to understand what the hell is wrong with these people. Why would you do that? And you know what? I don't know Brandon, but if I was Brandon, and if I was a friend of his, I would talk to him. I'd say, Brandon, what the hell are you doing, man? Do you want to be mayor? What did Biden promise you? Did they threaten you? I saw a movie called Carry On. It was on Netflix. And Jason Bateman was the bad guy. They would kidnap somebody you love. If you don't do what we tell you to do, say goodbye to your girlfriend or your wife and go bye-bye. So that's a tactic that these mobs do. I consider the Democratic Party to be like a mob. So maybe that's what they've done. Maybe Brandon has a wife and kids, and then right now they're in the crosshairs. In the crosshairs, and AOC is laying on a hill with some type of high-powered rifle. I'm gonna get him. I see him in the crosshairs. I got him. And Jim Clyburn somewhere right there. Right now, we got your wife in the crosshairs. We got AOC is on the roof of your home with your children on the crosshairs. Now, I am very progressive, and Joe knows me. But if you don't let these undocumented American citizens, non-citizens, have all the money, you can say goodbye to your children and your wife. Because the progressive, regressive, obsessive, aggressive will put holes in these people. I don't have time. They gotta have his kids, man. They gotta have his wife, his kids, something over that, or either that, or we've been in some Diddy parties. There is a reason, man, because it don't make sense, man. It does not compute. How can you be elected by a group of people, come in and stab them all in the back one by one, just, Did you vote for me? Yeah. Turn around. Ow. He just stabbed all the people that elected him. You know? There must be some reason that I'm unaware, that you're unaware of, why these mayors are continuing to do things that make people hate them. I saw this group, these people called Red, Chicago Red. I don't think I've seen black people this angry. You know, since they canceled the Cosby Show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Since Bill Cosby was locked up. Like, I haven't seen black people this pissed off in a while. You know? They were ticked, man. Them people be calling them town halls mad than a mug. Brandon need extra security. Brandon needs to be more worried than a New York healthcare CEO right now. That's what I'm thinking, because some of them sisters, particularly, not even the guys, the brothers are mad, but not like the black woman, man. The black woman's like, I want your ass, I want Trump to come get you, and I'm going to send him to your house. I'm going to walk him to your house to lock your ass up. I'm going to come and go get that fat dude home. We going to walk home into the new border czar. We going to take him to your house to come get you at 3 o'clock in the morning while you in your Hanes brief, your whitey tighties. And we're going to lock your ass up in a cell that's transparent. We can see through the cell, and we're going to put a camera in front of it and film you 24/7 in the cell in your whitey tighties on display as an example of what happens when you put people that are not citizens above citizens and pay bills. I mean, these people are ticked off, man. But it seems like what Brandon's trying to do, what the mayor of Chicago's trying to do, it will not end well for him. I don't see how you get reelected this way. I don't see further opportunities this waiting for him. You know, and it makes no sense for his career what he's doing to make people hate you as much as they hate you right now, Brandon. I don't get it. Mayor Brandon, Mayor Chicago Mayor, people hate you more than they hate Emmanuel Rahm. Yeah, like Rahm Emanuel was hated a lot. You are hated more than him. He did horrible things like cover up the murder of a 17-year-old kid. But you are just stabbing. You're stabbing all your voters in the back, and you're making them pay for it. And that, my friends, is even worse to a lot of citizens. And I want to say, I don't know, I have a video that's a good example, I think, of what I think Brandon's trying to do when he's trying to love the migrants and support them and give them all the resources. And he's trying to stay in office, and he's trying to guilt people into thinking he's right when he's not. Going to get all these migrants or the undocumented and like providing them resources is like going to remove a hornet's nest with no shirt, no beehive equipment, just picking it up like this guy here. No socks, no gloves.
Realmente o bicho arretado, eita caralho. Cara do bicho.
This is what he seems like he's doing. Brandon, when you try to carry this, when you try to get Chicago to carry the resources, to use its resources for undocumented non-citizens of the United States, non-citizens of Chicago, it is like you are trying to move a hornet's nest, man. And I don't even know where you're moving it to. Like the distance of where you moved it doesn't make all the bee stings worthwhile. And see all of the and all the people that are laughing, your friends are laughing at you right now. They're trying to figure out, what was you thinking? Why would you do this? How much alcohol did you drink? How much kush? How long did you hang out with Snoop? You know? Like, what was you thinking, man? What was you possibly on that would lead you to think this was a good idea? I don't get it, man. I mean, this is Brandon. To me, this is Brandon, and this is what happens. Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen, Brandon. They're just gonna keep stinging your ass. You know, and maybe it'd be better not to move the hornet's nest. You know, not to bring in new people into your city, to displace the current people in your city who have paid to live there. Just a thought, man. I don't know, man. I don't know a lot of stuff, man. I'm always trying to figure things out, man. I'm a work in progress. I understand that. I don't know it all. But there's got to be a better way.